Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you some of the recipes that are my baby's favorites. These recipes will be appropriate for babies from 9+ months old, because from 6 to 9 months usually you will want to give your babies sort of purees or something really mashed, and at the age from 9 months and then babies will start trying more human-like looking food. In this video I will show you how to make a recipe for turkey meatballs as well as healthy muffins and also grains with vegetables. I know it's very simple just to go and buy food from the supermarket, but really I don't feel comfortable giving this type of food to my baby because it is very processed food and obviously it will have lots of preservatives in it. I chose to cook for my baby and I believe this is the right way. And it doesn't have to be difficult. So right now is the weekend and very late at night, and this is the only time I got to cook for my baby. So in this video I will show you how simple it can be, and I hope it inspires you to start cooking for your babies. Right now my baby is 1 year old and she still loves all these recipes and she eats super healthy, and I'm very excited about it. So if you read any nutritional facts, you will find that any type of meal should consist of protein, grains and vegetables, and this is exactly what I will be cooking and incorporating in her meals. So first I will start with the muffins, because while they will be baking, we'll be working on other food prep. So I will preheat my oven for 350 degrees. For the muffins, these are the ingredients that we will need. We'll need oatmeal, we will need a banana, mango, some sort of berries of your choice. Today I have raspberries, 1 egg, baking soda, baking powder. Honey is optional, and obviously for babies up to 1 year old it's not recommended to give honey, but my baby is over 1 year old, so I will make those muffins a little sweet for her, and that's it. So banana and mango have to be ripe and very soft. I found this recipe online and I believe the original recipe calls for applesauce and apples, but I changed it and they didn't have any mango and I added mango as one of the ingredients. So first what we're gonna do, we'll peel some mango. Mango is ready, and the next step is to cut it in pieces and mash. And then I mash it just like if it was mashed potato. Alright, mango is mashed. I mean, it's fine to have a couple chunks in it. It's completely fine. Next step is to peel a banana and mash it again. And then we're going to put 1 egg inside of this mixture, and my oven is ready, and I just take a fork and mix it all in. Then I will add 1 tablespoon of honey, 1½ spoon of baking powder. So I have 1/4 of a teaspoon measurement. I don't know where my teaspoon and half a teaspoon went. Alright, then half a teaspoon of baking soda. and also 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. One and a quarter cup of oats. And finally, berries of your choice. Just need several berries. I'm using 15 raspberries. Just want to slightly cut them. I cut them in quarters. Mix it well. Alright, you will also need a mini muffin tray and mini muffin liners. I got both of them from Walmart, of course. And I don't have exact amount of muffins that I will make. It really varies all the time. I rarely can make the whole tray. And it all depends how much I fill them out. So we can start with this much and then see maybe we can add some more. So I will use just a regular teaspoon and start filling them out. So when they are done, everything is nice and even. And now I will put my muffins in the oven for around half an hour. The recipe is actually calling for around 25 minutes, but somehow my oven always needs those extra minutes, so it takes about half an hour. So now that my muffins are baking, we will start working on the grains with vegetables. And for this recipe, I will need only 4 simple ingredients: quinoa, some baby spinach, broccoli, and carrots. You can use any vegetable that you have on hand. It can be green beans, it can be kale, red peppers, you name it. Use anything you want, zucchini for example, but this is what I have and this is what I usually put in her grains. And quinoa is amazing because it has protein and fiber and so many things, and iron I think also. Beside quinoa, I also use buckwheat or brown rice or a mixture of different grains that I can buy in a supermarket. Lentils, green peas, beans, anything. I'll just switch it every week. But quinoa is one of the easiest because it doesn't take a long time. Just take a couple of the broccoli crowns, wash it, and it's ready to go. I don't even chop it because in the end it will get super soft and it will just get kind of mushy in quinoa itself. So I'll just put it in the pot. And I'll take a couple baby carrots and just roughly chop it. Add it to my broccoli. I'm not going to add spinach at this point. I want quinoa to cook for some time and then I will add spinach in the end. A cup of quinoa. Then I add water, just so water covers everything that is inside. And if I don't have enough, I will add water later. It will take approximately 15 minutes for it to get ready, and then I will add some spinach to it. Alright, so my muffins are baking, quinoa is cooking, and we will start working on the meatballs. So like I said, I use turkey meat, but you can use any meat you want. It can be chicken, it can be beef, pork, whatever. I just prefer turkey because it's the leanest and healthiest sort of meat. Also, it will be cooked much faster than beef, for example. So this recipe I found in one of the Russian websites, but there were not really measurements listed in it. There were just listed ingredients that a person was using. So I will be just eyeballing it, and it works for me, so hopefully it will work for you too. So for this recipe I will need 4 ingredients again. I will need ground turkey, so I have 1 pound. We'll need half a red onion, or any onion you have. I usually have red onion. 1 egg and some oats. But we will have to mill the oats because it has to be in powder sort of consistency. So instead of using traditional breadcrumbs that you will use for your Italian style meatballs, here the recipe is calling for the oats. To mill oatmeal, I use my baby bullet, and this is the best thing I could purchase for baby meal preps because it was just a lifesaver when we needed to make those purees when she just started to eat them. And you see, I still use this device even though my baby is already 1 year old. So we will need 1 cup of oats, then attach this milling part and start the process. As you can see, it's done very easy. So I take the same mixing bowl and I add turkey, one egg, mix it all together, and we'll take half an onion and chop it pretty roughly. We will then put this onion in a blender or a food processor if you have one, in order to make it almost liquidy. Onion makes those meatballs very juicy. That's the reason why we have it, and also it will obviously add flavor, and onions are very healthy, as you know, so they're all winning here. To chop it, I use my big blender. Baby bullet did not work for this particular job, that's why I had to take my big boy out. So this is the part that I hate the most because it makes me cry. So then we add this onion mixture into our meatball mixture. Oh my god, this onion made me cry. Alright, so I see that my quinoa is boiling already. I'm going to check on that. So it looks like we will need a little bit of more water. It's not ready yet, but it might be a good time to add some spinach to it. So I will quickly chop some spinach and put it in the pot. And now going back to our meatballs, just mix our onions in our turkey and egg mixture. And the last step is just add little by little our oatmeal mixture. And mix it in slowly. As you can see in this recipe, there is no salt or pepper, and it's because kids till 1 year old really don't even need any salt, and pepper might be a little too spicy for them, but it's up to you if you want to add it. I still don't add any spices to my baby's food. Alright, so our mixture is ready and it's time to get messy. And while I was preparing meatball mixture, the muffins are ready. So look at that. Very beautiful brown color, perfectly ready. And if you doubt that they are ready, you can always put a toothpick inside and see if it comes out wet or not. But I'm pretty sure these are ready. So I will just put them to rest. And it's time to start making the meatballs. So for that I use ice cream spoon and my hands. So our meatballs are ready. I will cook 6 of them for the next 3 days and the rest of them I will freeze, which is extremely convenient that you just take it from the freezer and cook it whenever you need them. And now let's check on our quinoa. It is super ready. Spinach is soft. Everything is soft. I just mix everything together and it's ready. So this is the final product. Very healthy. And for the meatballs I prefer a steaming method, so I just used a pot, fill it up with a little bit of water and then put a steamer basket, and I'll put 6 meatballs inside of it. And this is the steamer basket I use. It can be for any size pot. As you can see, it's foldable like this, and I ordered it in Amazon. I really like this purchase. Low heat. And then the rest of the meatballs I will put in Ziplocs and in the freezer. So this is my freezer storage solution. I don't know if it's best or not. This works for me. But if you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So what I just do, I open this up and fill it up with my meatballs, trying to make sure that they don't touch each other, because otherwise it will be difficult to get them out. My meatballs will be steaming for another 15 minutes and I already packed all my muffins here in these containers. My baby will be eating 2 muffins per day and it will be her breakfast, and then she will be also eating 2 meatballs for lunch, or 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner, and quinoa is going to be her side dish. Yes, it seems like it is a lot of work, but really it's not that bad. Right now it took me around 1.5 hours, but because I was filming, I was explaining everything and cleaning up at the same time. Usually it takes me less time, and when my husband helps me, and it takes even less time. So really just have to dedicate 1 hour of your time once a week, and then your baby will have a healthy and happy meal. So I hope you really enjoyed these recipes, and this is something that you will want to incorporate in your routine, and I'll be really happy if I changed your mindset about cooking for the baby versus buying a prepared food. And if you made it that far in the video, I am very appreciative of this, and I hope you are subscribed to my channel, and if not, please make sure you do subscribe. I have a lot of baby related content and also beauty, so please subscribe and like my video if you found it helpful. Thank you very much and goodbye.